Hello everybody, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. I was just trying to get back to where I was, but Bastilla wants to talk, so...
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in
The child is
contact?
too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay.
Yes?
Welcome back, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go to the Sand People territory. We have HK and we have our disguises.
Ready!
Yes?
Okay. There's Banthas. What am I looking at here? Nope. Don't mind me. Ignore it. Okay, they're blue. Sand People turrets, eh? Here we go. We're in the Enclave now. Sand People warriors obviously ready to see you. It's sounded that you are here. Your disguise may have led you past the turrets inside, but is it effective at close range?
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Quickly, tell him we are not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here. Say we want peace.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
We're gonna try to do it peacefully. I don't want to fight through all of them. Despises all outsiders.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Ask what it is that he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
The attacks must stop altogether. Tell me we'll get the evaporators. Vaporators. Estella is naked.
Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Time to take him by surprise. This way stretches out a pretty far way. Well, we should probably get clothed again.
Sure.
Why am I doing it this way? Let's just go back to the Evan Hawk. Gotta get vaporators or evaporators from Zerka. Gonna go well.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerka Corporation.
Want to ask about our agreement?
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return. We don't have any new information on the subject, and I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerka Corporation.
Or maybe a non-violent solution.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Farewell.
Okay. I want you to kill them all. I don't want to. What do you have available for purchase? Moisture evaporators? That's not really your concern. Okay. Okay. That went well. We're gonna... Yeah, we can't transit back. Okay. Transition back to Sand People territory. Ba-la-la-la. Okay.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
So we have the moisture converters.
Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Good. Hear anything about the subject of motion? It seems he's surprised you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell him to deal us off as the attack stop.
Translation. He says that he has made his offer and there will be no further negotiation, Master. Deliver the evaporators or face death. Shall I blast him now? Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffing.
Oh,
as
even
reward.
better.
Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Some of the history of your clan.
Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Ask if we could meet this storyteller.
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales. Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Okay, ask about the star map.
Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal from the Tuskens. Figure there's no harm in like rag piles, but anything that needs to be unlocked, I'm not gonna do. Like, yeah, no. Speaking of, I'm gonna save before things get out of hand here. Watch out, the whole place will turn on me. I will talk to the chieftain about freeing him. And if he says no, we'll be done. Okay, there's the chieftain. This could go horrendously wrong, but here we go.
Query. What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask about the setting the captive Jawas free.
Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay, tell him farewell.
Translation. We are free to leave.
That went surprisingly well. Okay. Let's leave. Don't want to stay too long. We get out, we find Aziz, who's just outside the old city, and we call it a video. Ah, Aziz? Are you Aziz? Are you Aziz? Ah, Aziz. Okay, now let's go turn in the chieftain's gaffy stick. Transition to there.
Greetings again from the off. I see that, but do you have...
Yes.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you. I think you'll find that the reward I've given is more than adequate for the task.
That amount will suffice.
Zerka Corporation thanks you again.
Oh, 1300, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one, and also for my day of recording. I've recorded all these Tatooine episodes in sequence. Don't need to go anywhere else, really. So in the next one, we'll either accomplish more of those side missions that pop up, or we'll just pursue the star map. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.